think part of the thing that we've done well is just each week, no matter what our performance is, there's always going to be good things that we've got to continue on, and then also things that we've got to fix. So I think we've done well with fixing what we need to fix. Chopping wood, we say chopping wood a lot, so whatever it is, each week, each game, each day, each practice, each rep, you're just focused on what you need to do to get done, focused on ourselves, like you said. So we know we have an opponent to face, we know it's playoffs, but really we're focused on us and each rep and getting better.
How have you guys gotten better the last couple of weeks, Drew? Because it seems like you had the tough non-district schedule. You get into district, you guys took care of business. Each week, what have you guys just worked on it getting better?
I'd say maturity and effort and toughness. With maturity, we understand that we're never going to play the perfect game, but with that, we're not going to go down on ourselves. We know what we need to correct, we know what we need to fix, so we'll work on it that week. And if anything new arises, that's good because you want to keep making new mistakes. Our toughness, during our non-district, it was good, but it wasn't at our peak, and I still believe we haven't reached our peak yet. So each week, our practices, while they may seem shorter, we are getting tougher as well. We have our scout team, our underclassmen are very well classed. They're very aggressive, and it makes it very tough on the starters as well. And so our toughness has grown exponentially because of that.
You might have heard me mention something to the other coach softly about another team's basketball practices, how tough they were. That if you are as good as you guys are, you want those practices to be intense and competitive, and younger guys nipping at your heels. Barrett, you guys, I mean, you've been a younger guy. You were on the other side of that where you had to do the nipping. How much does that help both younger guys and older guys to have guys competing that hard?
Yeah, when you're on the other side of it and when you first start, part of your mentality can be, man, why are these coaches coaching me so hard when I'm on a scout team here? But then when you flip to the other side and you're the one who's needing to see these varsity reps and to be playing against guys who are playing at the level, it helps a ton. Because really, you've just got a group of kids who, as long as they're coached hard enough and they realize, they're the next varsity guys, they've already got what they need to become the next varsity guys. You get a group of those kind of guys on your scout team that you're going against, it helps your team a whole lot through the season.
You've seen the movie Rudy, right?
Yes, sir.
Remember how much Rudy put into pushing his? That's exactly what you just said there. Obviously, you guys have higher goals than playing in the regional round. There's some games, some opponents out there. How do you make sure as older guys that you don't peak too far ahead? It's human nature. I've talked to guys from several schools this last week who played games they kind of felt like they were going to win, and then they knew what was waiting for them after that. But how do you make sure that that the eyes stay forward this week, Drew?
Well, our coaches say be where your feet are, and with that means you take each week day by day. You don't focus on the team that you could be playing next week. You focus on the team you're playing this week. So with some of the possible opponents we have next week, like we have Lubbock Christian, we could have Pantego. We aren't focused on them. We're focused on Tyler All Saints this week because this is our next challenge. This is the game that matters because this is the only game we're promised.
And Barrett, you guys get to get back to work finally in a game week. Is it just a sense of relief? What's that been like this week?
Yes, sir. It's been nice just having our bye week. It's hard to practice as much just because you don't have a scout that you're going through. You don't have as much information on a team that you're working for. So you can still push yourself really hard, but it's also nice to have a practice where you've got specific things you're practicing against for these teams. You've got specific things that have been scattered on defense and offense that you can just go through mentally each play. So just being able to mentally go through the week, watching film, taking notes, getting your reps about it, it helps a lot.
And the Eagles will put all that to test at 6 p.m. Friday against Tyler All Saints in Breckenridge at Buckaroo Stadium. This is Randy Rosetta with HubCityPreps.com. That's been the Eagle Exchange.